Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte. Standing by, our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdowns, anything else, and still carry himself like he is.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage. 18 yards to go on second down. They're going to look to throw. 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back with excellent field position to start off. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact that fine edge and want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. NFL kickers nowadays.
And it's a big kick, but now if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's
well, you had the punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive.
In the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back into
December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division.
Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be
for the wild card and or divisional round. They'll drop the throw. This is just
a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is... And he's got it.
I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has. I also love the power.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they can't corral him. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? Would he break a couple of tackles? I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage. But
season ago, the Bears and the Rams from L.A. and then tomorrow, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's 3 sacks now.
Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 34. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, and it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play.
Ready. They'll set up to throw.
Keeping proper leverage and communicating well, too. And put him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a...
And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll look to throw here.
In this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special team.
Out comes his field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to first down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing for his running back 2, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet less about it.
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think in that, they thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
They've had success. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. In for the score. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. That Steve Young was talking about. Remember that in the Super Bowl?
The 95 Super Bowl.
Right, when they beat the Chargers, and, he had that weight of expectation.
Start him out. Has him at the 45 already. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's good. 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Second ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. 49-yard attempt. Right hash. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. Kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. Something to see what happens here.
Now back to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The game has been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
In the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They lure with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. Going to give this time to the tailback. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you
time hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays
in this game. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll set up a throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And this is unfortunately for him a montage he's probably not going to want to keep here for his files.
And I'm not so sure that he would describe it as a spotlight, although it is beating down on him pretty well, as is the rush.
From all angles. They'll run it now out of the gun. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Going to give this time to the He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly. That position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And able to get...
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Number 4. 2nd and 2. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
I like the way I said that in his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. This is 3rd and 10. And a quick throw here that
offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. 17. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back.
For this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Falcons get a bit closer. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket, and when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time. But in this situation, he understood and threw it in a spot where only his receiver was going to get.
They've got the lead here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
You're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic.
Ready?
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught one-handed. Now a handoff here to his run.
We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
No time to
says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll try to run this one. It's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Carolina, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it's a loss that'll drop them back to